Hey guys, my name is Kelly, and for those who don't know, I do various forms of energy healing. I make orgone energy generators, and I wrote a couple of books. Wrote a book called Synergy, a Modern Healer's Guide to Complete Bioenergy Wellness, all about healing the energy body. And I wrote a book called Transhumanism, The War on Human Consciousness and the Truth About Our Divinity. They're both available on Amazon. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about something I discussed in my first book, Synergy, and that is the role that energy healing, shamanic practices, etc., should have in our modern society that we're creating. And it's because for thousands of years, our ancestors all over the world were shamans, connected with the spirit world, had all these practices that they did together as a community or individually that were extremely beneficial and very healing. And what happened is, there's certain people that want to control the population in general. And so we had all the world's major religions taken over, and religions have, manipulated people to feel disempowered, to feel that we're somehow separate from a higher power and that we need to go through some middleman to connect with a higher power or the spirit world, and that we're below a higher power and this and that. If we aren't perfect people, we're going to roast in the fiery pits of hell, etc. It's all control tactics to disempower us and cut us off from our spiritual nature and to make us think that we need some kind of a savior when it's really like we're all a part of the same source. We're all the saviors. So that's the point that we need to learn there. And then going into what happened to our medical and mental health systems is that, certain families have come in and taken over all the institutions, controlling the media and thus the public perception on what is the best way to go about things. And of course, it's, all of it takes away that we have an energetic aspect and a spiritual world around us. All that is considered in our modern Western way of doing things, as far as medically or with mental health, has to do with treating a symptom. And it usually involves taking something synthetic to treat a symptom rather than addressing something spiritual or addressing a root cause. Um, so, yeah, what energy healing and shamanic practices do is actually get us in touch with our soul, get us in touch with the spirit world, and get us in touch with what's really going on with us and what we need to do to heal. And everything is energetic and emotional in basis, like our physical issues. It usually has a basis in something emotional or that's been going on for a while, or you know a lot of things. I'm not saying don't go see a doctor or don't go see a therapist or whatever. Of course, if you feel you should do these things, you should, but I'm saying do this too. And I think that's what our society is really screaming for, and that's why these practices are really making a comeback these days. I'll tell you a little story. A few years back, I had gone to this group meditation that this girl I knew was putting on, and I wanted to go and support her event and check out this meditation. And after the meditation, it was like you're going around the room and everyone's talking about their experience and why they're there. And every single person there almost said that they worked at a corporate job and they're always stressed out and they feel disconnected from spirit, and just like people are just dying to get in touch with our spiritual nature and feel empowered. And this society is difficult. It's a lot. And so, yeah, I think a lot of us are finding out that these practices are beneficial in our modern society. And, of course, we want to be respectful and respect traditions as much as possible, but definitely modern society is crying out to get in touch with getting to know ourselves as a soul and a spirit, and working on ourselves energetically. So if you're interested in all of this, you can set up a private healing session with me. I'm available over Zoom, or if you're local in Los Angeles, I can meet you in person. And that information is on my website, wuwuwoman.com. And that is under the Energy Healing Services tab. And there's a lot of great info in my books. If you're interested in energy healing, in my first book, Synergy, Modern Healer's Guide to Complete Bioenergy Wellness, there's a lot of stuff in here that you can use to learn how to help yourself. So that's what this is all about, is, learning to heal yourself energetically and empower yourself. So that's why we should be doing all these spiritual and energetic practices. It's so needed in our world today. I hope that helps. I hope you guys have a great day.